What is going on, guys? Today we are back with the YouTube videos. It's Awesome Mosh here, and today, guys, well, it was yesterday. Blackout finally dropped, and I was gonna make a video as soon as it dropped, but honestly, it's been like, when's the last time I made a COD video? I don't know, like 2 months? 2 months ago? It's felt like that long. So obviously, have to get warmed up on the sticks, and I played all day yesterday and had a great, fantastic time. We got a gameplay here, and I'm gonna just lay it all on the line right now. This game is fantastic. Now, I'm gonna give you guys my honest and brutal opinion, like, on this game and everything that I've known from it so far. So hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay here. This is gonna be my first Blackout video, and the next one will be a live one, and I'm actually also going to be live at twitch.tv/Pamash. So if you guys want to see me play live, just like you could have all yesterday, check me out there, because I'll be live when this video drops. So guys, let's start it off, man. Blackout. It plays really impressively smooth. And I did have to buy a PlayStation Pro, not because it would play smoother. That's just another perk that came onto it, but my PS4 Slim did not have an optical port. Now, for the entire like 3 or 4 months, I've been playing without a headset pretty much. And even when I haven't been playing with a headset, it's just with earbuds, and that's why you guys have kind of seen me playing with earbuds when I'm playing Fortnite and all that. So I decided to go out. I was like, man, I need to get back into this, because free-for-all and search and destroy, you really need to be able to use your sound and to sound whore people, especially in very crazy situations that you could always be in, especially in this game. But it's really a lot of fun. Now, I think the biggest difficulty that all of us as players are kind of having a trouble going with is calming your gameplay down. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably playing Fortnite. Maybe you guys are playing PUBG or H1. Who knows? I don't even know if people still play H1. But anyway, the play style that I personally feel like I have when I'm playing this is a little bit too aggressive to survive long enough in the game. Now, as you guys know me, I'm a savage with it. I like world starring people. I like doing that. I like just making people get pooped on, we'll say in those words. I will risk the biscuit. If I die, I die. That's it. Now that's kind of a bad mentality, because with free-for-all and MW3 and BO2 all those years ago, I had a tactical insert and I was like, hey, I'll spawn exactly where I want to spawn. This, obviously, it's a good old mix of search and destroy and free-for-all, so it's a lot more tactical. And it's also a lot of muscle memory based that you really have to get used to. You have to get used to all the common spots of where people land, where to expect certain weapons. But even then, the weapons in this game, I feel like there should be some sort of like weapon grade or something like that, because for as long as I've known, personally for me, I played World of Warcraft since I was like in grade 6 and 5. So immediately I know the blue rare weapons, I know the epics, I know the legendaries, I know the greens. Now that might be a little bit too complicated for a game like this, but it would just make things a little bit more easier, because right now you're kind of getting like random guns. They're all kind of bland, you know, so I know this is the beta, so let's use this as an opportunity to say what we don't like and what we do like about this game. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I always had people ask me like, yo, what are your opinions on Blackout? What are your opinions on Black Ops 4 multiplayer? And I get that a lot, and I'm still a guy who's like, hey, I would rather just wait there and play it. And if I sit here and talk about it and talk about how excited I am for the game without it even being close or without it even being out, then I'm just going to want to play it even harder. Then I'm just going to make myself mad, because I'm like, man, why are we talking about this? Now we got to wait even longer. Now we're talking about it. Like, I just want to play this game. And for me, if you're asking me about this game, for all starters, I will say that just play it yourself. You know, no one's going to tell you what your favorite drink is or what your favorite color is or what your favorite thing is, alright? Go out, play it yourself, get some hours into it, put some solid hours into it. You know, putting 2 hours in it is not going to be the same as putting 16, right? But maybe you don't even like the game to go past 16. Or maybe you're like, I'll wait for the full game. And that's perfectly fine, because these games, especially Treyarch games, really change a lot from the beta. And if you guys remember the Black Ops 3 beta, that beta actually just flipped. Like, there was a lot of change that went into the BO3, from the BO3 beta to the real game. So, it's very, very cool. Now, let's get into this. Let's get into it. Looting does take a while. Now, I'm a little worried, because when the PC beta drops, and that, I believe that's this Friday, I'm not sure how the looting will be with that. So immediately you're going to kind of see a big difference between the PC into the console, because with console, Vonderhaar said that he doesn't want it to just be click to pick up, because you don't want to be able to pick up a weapon in the middle of all that. So I can kind of agree with that, but at the same time, no one, if it happened, it happened, because it just happened, because you have to be able to loot fast when you're in the game. Someone needs to keep track of how much you are actually looting inside game and how that could be transitioned to something faster. They need to make it a little bit quicker, because it feels like half the game you're always having anxiety in the back of your head, like, hey, I'm looting, hey, I can't really do much, I'm over here trying to finesse a different way so I can keep moving while I'm looting and all that, and it kind of gets a little tedious and a little difficult, if I'm being 100% honest. So make the looting faster, that would be fantastic. Now, body armor is something in this game that has to be talked about. This is very, very, very interesting and very, very, kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of on the line about it. Everyone knows that the body armor in this game is really, really, there's a big difference between Tier 1 and Tier 2 and Tier 3. If you get Tier 3, you're pretty much a god. You're going to win every gunfight, or the guy just gets nothing but headshots on you. Like, when you're Tier 3, you basically are the juggernaut from MW3. When you got Tier 1, just forget about even having Tier 2, because he's got Tier 3 and he's just going to win no matter what. So, what I'm trying to say here is, body armor in this game is very crucial, and it is very strong, and it makes gunfights last a very long time. Now, I've been playing Fortnite for a while, so I'm going to be honest here and go out on a limb and say I myself am used to long gunfights, because there's building, there's shield, there's minis all the time, yada yada yada. So this is me just experiencing the BR, because this is my second Battle Royale game, alright? I didn't play PUBG. I played H1, nowhere near to even consider myself as a person who played it, alright? If you're someone who says they played a game for 8 hours, alright, that's cute, you played it. To a pro player, you got to be on like your 100 hours a week or something like that, you know? So I wasn't like that with H1. So this is like my first this is my second Battle Royale game that I've ever played, and this is my first one that I've ever played on console. So there's been a lot of, it's a big change for me. I didn't play PUBG, I didn't play H1, and I know there's helmets, there's vests, there's armor and all that, but it kind of messes me up a little bit, because this is Call of Duty. So you know, you don't really expect for gunfights to last as long as they should in this game. But it's a Battle Royale, they got to introduce a new concept to it, so I completely understand. But they do have to tune it a little bit, because the Tier 3 armor and all the armors, it just makes the gunfights last a really long time. ATVs, they are great. I don't know why whenever you hop off the ATV, you take a little bit of damage. It's like, I don't know, it's a little weird. You will see in parts of times of this gameplay, holy cow, did Maniac driving? No. You will see in parts of times of this gameplay that I just take damage from getting off the mongoose, and it's kind of just inconvenient, because I have these med kits, and you know, you kind of just don't want to stop fully like right here. You see, even then I might have hit the rock, but at the same time it would have been nice to just have it be okay. Boom, headshot, here we go. Now I think it's cool, it's a complete side note, I think it's cool that they made the proper iron sights for these guns, the Paladin and the Koshkov. That's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. I like the concept of finding the scopes all in the game. I like the fact of taking attachments off and like, you know, trading attachments from one gun to another in the middle of the game. It's cool, but it takes a while, and you're gonna see I feel like you're gonna see a very big difference between this and the PC players, and I wouldn't say I'm worried about it, but that's kind of where I feel a little weird about the stigma of PC and console. Now, I need to get into this a little bit more, because it's kind of important to me, because a lot of the streamers right now, they're all PC players, and they're all incredible streamers. They're all incredible people, obviously. But when it comes to Call of Duty and how it's always been, how it has always been, it's always been a console dominated thing. And I'm not saying I don't want it to be PC dominated. I have, in my experience, and in my entire time of this Call of Duty community and doing this montage stuff and all that, watching PC montages and watching, you know, console montages, there's a very big difference. And there's also a very big difference in quality. There's also a very big difference of the type of players, the type of shots, and also just the type of gameplay. And the last thing I would want is the PC to be compared to the console. And I know Fortnite was always the cross-platform of PC and console, and that was a big thing, and that was great. But that's the thing, though. Immediately you saw the skill gap. Immediately you just saw people like watching it differently, you know. And there's an argument of Nick Mercs. You know, if you guys know Nick Mercs, he's absolutely disgusting at Fortnite console. But that's the thing, though. There's going to be a difference of those things and difference of those players. And the last thing I would want is people to look at certain players differently because of what, you know, console or whatever system they're playing on. That's my thing. And you're gonna, it's obvious. It's a lot easier to aim, especially on first-person shooters, with a keyboard and mouse. And I will be 100% real with you on that. So I just don't want to see like any like confrontation between the two like systems and all of that, and see like a divide in it, because really this game, it is going to bring it all together. Honestly, I'm seeing a lot of PC players even trying to play. I saw Shroud playing it the other day. That was fun, just watching him hop on the sticks, even though we all know what that guy can do on PC. Tfue, he hopped on the controller. That was interesting to see too, just to see like the real difference of what happens between a controller and a keyboard and mouse. Alright, that's all I'm just trying to get at. So boom, there goes that guy's head. See you later, my guy. How many kills we got right now? We got like 9 right now, I'm pretty sure. And then we get this guy's head. Bop! We got 10 kills. Let's go. So yeah, that's just my little rant on the keyboard and mouse or the PC versus console, because there is obviously a very big difference. And honestly, I've been tempted to go at it too, but I've just played all my years of Call of Duty on console, so I just don't want to throw that away. I want to keep that. And the reason why I went to PC for Fortnite is because it was a brand new game, and I was sick of holding a controller. And Fortnite is not a first-person shooter; it's third-person, and that is, it's obviously a PC-dominated game. All right, so that's why I went to PC on that, and I enjoyed my time on it. I really did. I think the stream before the day this came out, the Blackout beta, I got like 10 wins in one day. It was sick. It was great. You guys should have been there. It was a good time. But anyway, back to Blackout here. We got 10 kills, and as you guys see here, we are in the looting process right now, and it does take a little bit. It does take a while. And it's kind of tedious a little bit. And you guys see a guy over here. We're out here chasing. Now, for me, my playstyle, I'm over here. I'm always hunting. I'm always trying to look for the fight. I'm always trying to push, because that's my playstyle. And if I don't get a win because of an aggressive playstyle, so be it. You know, that's how I'm always gonna be, especially with this game, because you know you gotta risk it for the biscuit. You know, a two kill win. That's cool. You know. Not really, but it's a win if that's what you want to count it. But I really want to get my playstyle back up to what it was, and it did catch up to there. It was starting to catch up there later on when I started playing a lot more, which is really great. So again, Blackout, it's great, man. Now let's talk more about the map here. The maps, I love it. I love how you can go from array to raid to the back of the farm of Fringe. You know, I think it looks really cool. It tripped me out though. We're playing a Call of Duty Battle Royale, and honestly, when I first started playing it, I was like, dude, this feels like open world. This feels like an open world Destiny, or this feels like I feel like I'm playing a single player game, because I'm looking around and this map is massive. It's so ridiculously huge. And you have to use ATVs to like navigate your way through. You have to do all that. It's just so crucial. All these buildings, you know, you always have to be aware at every single turn. You can't just give anyone the benefit of the doubt that they're just not in there, because there's a lot of times that they could be in certain buildings, and I get into a lot of action right here. So this is something that I have to personally get used to more, is you know, getting more comfortable with pushing in, getting up close and personal, because this is especially Call of Duty games, and we all know those campers. We all have gone against the campers in games before this, and this game will and has. I've seen it happen. First witness. It's brought the campers out of people, and I get it. It's strategical, yada yada yada. But it's just, you know, let's get out and play, boys. What you got, you know. But you know, you really do have to put yourself in a better shooting situation of where you want to be. Like right there, I was on the head glitch, but imagine if I rushed in or if I drop shot. Drop shots don't work in this game. Anytime I've drop shotted, I've gotten killed every single time. So, if key for me, don't drop shot. You're gonna save yourself a lot of deaths. And you're gonna save yourself a lot of anger, because you just know that it just doesn't work. All right, I wish it worked, but Treyarch games are never the games to favor drop shotting games. So, now, what do I think of this game so far as a whole? I really do enjoy it. They do need to fix the armor. They do need to fix some fights. Honestly, the Storm needs to get changed up a little bit. This guy had tier 3 armor, and he took hella bullets, and I got really lucky on there. I like the med kits. I like how you can walk and run while you are healing up. I love all that. I think that's great. It feels good. Does take again, for looting, it takes a while. The games do feel like they take a while sometimes because the map is so big, obviously. But the Storm could be a little faster, especially after the first one. I think everyone should have to start moving a little bit faster and a little bit more, you know, make it more engaged, because it just doesn't feel like that. Now, perfect example right here of some fights that I just, you know, perfect. This just reminded me. So I had the headset on for this fight, and this fight right here, I couldn't tell exactly where the guy was. And I feel like there's an audio issue in this game. Maybe it's just because it's a battle royale. Maybe it's just because they don't know how to, you know, properly put where exactly they are. Because I don't know if it's just me, but there's times where I feel like the guy could be 10 feet away from me or like 100 feet away from me. And even then, I can't tell if the guy is on the same level as me, or if he's on a level above, or if he's on the roof or anything like that. I don't know. I get very confused sometimes, and that could be because I haven't played in a while, but I'm sure that maybe you guys have felt the same, because it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks sometimes, because you just you think you know where a guy is, but you look there and he's just not there, and you still hear his footsteps. You're like, what? Where the hell is he? And then you just get confused, and then you just kind of look like a guy. You just kind of look like a dog chasing his tail, like when they're in the middle of a fight, which kind of sucks. So I need to know if you guys are experiencing, like, if you guys feel like that's a thing with the audio in this game. Maybe it's because it's new, but again, guys, it's what all betas are for. When the full game comes out, it's going to be a lot more different. You know, you can be optimistic like that. But in this entire time, people were telling me you could get on the roof in this entire building, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I had no idea. And even then, it's a big deal I don't have any armor in this fight whatsoever. It's a big deal to even, I was looking everywhere, pretty obvious. But I had no idea. I was really confused on the audio in this part, so yeah. So we're in the end game right now. We have 14 kills, which is pretty good if you ask me, man. 14 kills is pretty solid. I think we have like 15 people watching us. Now the thing that kind of sucks is I'm pretty sure you have to win to like start leveling up. I've only played solos this entire time. I haven't played duos. I haven't played squads. You guys know me. I'm a solo guy. And then as soon as I get my solos up, we'll be hopping in the duos and squads with everyone. It'll be a fantastic time. But I still don't know where this guy is. Like, how long have I been looking for this guy? Too long. It's kind of blowing my mind. So at this point, I'm like, man, screw this. I'm out of here. I'm not gonna give this guy any more of my time. And then I start taking shots from the distance over here. And I should have just played zone, but when you play zone in such an open map and it's such an open spot, especially like this game, it's not the smartest idea. You can't build a 1-by-1. You can't just do all that. You can't take a shot and then have a chance of turning on someone. If they get the first shots on you, they have the advantage, just like that. Now, this was it was a pretty close fight, I think. This guy, oh, yeah, we got him. So, I'm gonna be real with you guys. There's 3 people left. I'm over here looking for everyone, closing the door, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. I completely forgot about the Storm. And I didn't die to the Storm. The Storm just added a lot of pressure on me. My healing wasn't top notch. Nothing was. I had the healing, but you know, we just had to. It was a lot of improv, and I would have been a lot more confident if I found that guy in the house that I was searching for. But you know, that's what we do all this for, guys. If you guys are struggling for wins, or you know, struggling to get it together on this game, don't worry. You know why? Because I don't even have my first win yet, and that's okay. Alright, I'm out here chasing like 15 kill dubs. Like, I want high kill dubs. I want that, because that's how, as soon as I get into this swing of the shot, as soon as that happens for me, man, it's going to be a solid time. And I know, because I was having a lot of fun playing this game. Is this game going to be a good year? I believe so. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to stream it all day today. And I hope you guys enjoyed my first Blackout video. And, you know, I wish it was a dub. I wish it was. But damn it, man. Damn it. I wish it was a dub, guys. Don't get me wrong. If you guys have a dub and I don't, then congratulations. You guys are sick nasty, because, I mean, I should not have gotten off the ATV there. Like, you know, just little things like that. So, guys, I'm gonna let you guys rock with this. This was my first Blackout gameplay. 15 kills, we got 4th place, and I know you guys want to see a dub, well, you guys better come to twitch.tv/Pamaj to witness the first dub. Because then after that, you're going to see nothing but dubs. Win streaks. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Blackout is here. I need to know what you guys think of it. I think it's great. And if you guys agree with the things I said in this game and in this video, drop a thumbs up and comment down below, because this is a beta, guys. So everything that you say now to critique it in a proper way that you would like it to be better, then this is the time to do it. That's pretty obvious, because we saw a big improvement from the BO3 beta to the full game. So let's be optimistic. Let's be having fun. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. And man, I'm excited. This is great. I'm stoked. I'm gonna go play right now. Let's go. I'm Awesome Pamaj here. I'll see some gorgeous faces in the next video.